You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello. Just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You took the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it. And all of the words
Yo, 28. Yeah.
Todos están pendientes a ti, pero tú puesta para mí, haciendo que me odien más, porque todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que no te dejas llevar de cualquiera, y todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que hoy yo te voy a buscar. Dile que tú eres mía.
My name is Methan, and I am Natasha's uncle, her mama.
And I'm Sheena, I'm Natasha's cousin, and Methan and I are your partial MCs for the evening. Unfortunately, we couldn't commit to being sober the entire night, so before they take these mics away from us, how about we get some VIPs out here? First up, please put your hands together for Natasha's Matron of Honor and bridesmaids. Priyanka, Ashley, Nima, Shruti, Alina, Lathmara, and Amulya.
all night, come on dance with me. I'm levitating you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you. All night, come on dance with me. I'm levitating.
Next, we have Sagar's best man and groomsmen. Please make some noise for Shri, Om, Karan, Div, Harsh, Parth and Chinmay.
All right, I know these next three get a lot of love. Please put your hands together for Sagar's mom, sister, and brother-in-law, Bhavna, Chandni, and Sachin.
This next family, I don't even think they need an introduction, but I'm going to do it anyways. Please make some noise for Natasha's dad, mom, brother. We got Raj, we got Jayashree, we got Rishi.
We all know why you're here today. Let's bring out the newlywed, the VIP. Pleasure to announce for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Sagar and Natasha Patel! All right. My name is Rishi. I'm Natasha's brother. All right, we had a whole event planned tonight. Got speeches, dances, got music, the open bar. That applause was louder than mine. All right, we asked for everyone to please be quiet and be respectful of all the performances tonight. Worked a lot of time and effort we went into this, a lot of tempers lost, a lot of hair lost. So we're gonna start off the evening with a traditional cake cutting. They're about to take the stage for their first dance as husband and wife. We gathered here to join two families together as well. And we all agree family is the most important thing in the world. But it's also just as special when you can treat friends as family. Please welcome to the stage Natasha's best friend, Ashish.
All right, everyone. First off, I want to congratulate the bride and groom, Natasha, Sagar. Thanks for having us out here. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ashish. For those of you who do know me, I promise I keep this speech short, and Natasha asked me to. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. So I met Natasha around 2017 in my second year of college at UCF through a mutual friend who thought we should meet because we were both tall. Yeah, we're both tall. But from an odd introduction came an amazing friend to both me and the rest of those folks sitting over at those back two tables right there. Yep, we shared a lot of memories together. From watching the World Cup on campus, listening to Savrat and her argue about Harry Kane or Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, that was a fun one. But more than that, we'd listen to Shivang's jokes when we were studying late night on campus for those final exams. And on top of that, Karan's endless Bollywood jokes We know how much we love them because they're always there. But above all, I thank Natasha for one thing, supporting my UCF football addiction. She helped come out to almost every tailgate that I hosted on campus, and she would come almost on Saturdays, help me set up, help me break it down, sit there and watch me during football games, and still drive me back home. So I appreciate her for a lot of that. But it's funny, we all used to joke, when would Natasha get married? Well, that joke came true today, and now we're here. So from all of us back there, and me, twin, we thank you and Sagar and your parents for having us out here today. So give it up for these two right here. There we go.
And keep that applause going for their first performance of the night, Chicago's finest. Please welcome to the stage Natasha's sisters, Alicia, Priya, Zara, Alina, Anjali, Savina, Anika, and Ria. Please make your way to the stage. Give them a round of applause. Parents usually think they know everything about their children, but it's time to find out who they really are. So please welcome to the stage the best man, Shri, and the matron of honor, Priyanka. Please make your way to the stage. Give them a round of applause.
I was asked to go first, so I will, because I'm nice, all right? My name is Priyanka Sen. Nice to see you all. Before I get started, I want to thank the family. Lots of love. And I also want to give a shout out to my bride tribe. Where are you at? They say birds of a feather flock together, and we really did for my girl. So I've known Natasha for 10 years, a decade, which is crazy. Don't make me talk about time. It makes me go insane. But in those 10 years, we have done a lot. We have gone through highs, we have gone through lows together, birthdays, graduations, celebrations. But the best thing I got to witness is my girl fall in love. This is why I didn't want to go first, man. Come on. All right. I got it. Okay. Natasha is the most down-to-earth person you will ever meet. She's kind, she's beautiful, and she has this warm, amazing soul. When you have one, the best thing to do is find one and make that your partner. Somehow she did that, and she did it amazingly because she found Sagar. You are, yes, give it up. You are, yeah. You are an absolute ray of sunshine. I don't know how else to describe this man, but that's the way I will. Both of you radiate such positivity, such amazing energy, and it really is a blessing to call you a friend. Lychee, I love you forever. Wherever you go, we'll follow you. So it doesn't matter how far you go, how far he takes you away from us, we'll follow you, all right? So if y'all will raise your glasses if you have some, to Mr. and Mrs. Patel. Water's fine. To happiness and love forever and always. Cheers to you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Shri Patel. I'm Sagar's cousin and best man. First and foremost, I would like to thank everybody for coming here today. I know a lot of people have drove very far and flown very far to come celebrate the special occasion for the two of you guys. Now, a few months ago, Sagar told me I was going to be his best man. At first, I was excited because this is the first time anyone's ever told me I was going to be their best man. And then it hit me. I'm going to have to make a speech. So in honor of Sagar's wedding night, I had a special toast prepared for today. Sagar, this is for you. So, obviously I've known Sagar my whole life, and one thing me and him always get very often is that we look alike. Most people who know us won't say that, but there's a lot of instances in the past where random people do get us confused. For instance, just the other day, somebody from Natasha's side slapped me on the back and goes, "Sagar Beta, how are you doing today?" And I turn around and he's like, "You're not Sagar, are you?" I'm like, "No, I'm not getting married." I mean, sometimes I see the resemblance, but I don't really think we look that much alike. But I'll let you guys decide for yourselves, and clearly one of us has the cuter genes. As many of you guys all know, Sagar was born and raised in the UK, and he only recently moved to America a few years ago. But before then, when we were all little, he would come visit us every year or two. Whenever we knew Sagar was coming, me and my cousins would get very excited and start planning things to do, and start planning things to, places to go and places to eat. And we'd all patiently wait around, anxious for Sagar to come. And the day when Sagar finally came, we would all be ready at the house and be like, "Oh my God, Sagar's here, he's here." He'd walk in, we'd all hug him, we'd all give him a high five. And then flash forward to today when we get the same news, Sagar's coming, and go, "Oh, Sagar's coming?" We went from seeing him once a year to seeing him once a week, and then we realized that when people say you can't have too much of a good thing, they're clearly lying. Sagar would never turn, one second.
You got this.
Sagar would never turn down an invite to go anywhere. In fact, he would always be free and always be down for anything we planned. So it came to a surprise when one day, Sagar declined an invitation to go out. And he told us he was busy with work, which was, at first we seemed it was just work, maybe he's just busy. And then the next week, he had the same excuse again. And that's when I knew something was up. Sagar's never this busy. At first we thought maybe he's just busy, but after it happened again, we noticed that he would randomly be gone for a couple days. And a couple months later, he'd be gone for a couple weeks. And then sometimes he'd be gone for multiple weeks at a time. And he wouldn't tell any of us if he's gone or if he's at home. And anytime we find out, we ask him, he'd just say he's busy with work or he's on business trips. And he would give us zero details. One of those days, just randomly, when I was sitting at home, my ba goes up to me and goes, "Did you see Sagar has a fiance?" And I go, "Come again?" I'm thinking to myself, did I hear that correctly? Sagar? Engaged? What? And then, to who was my main question. And that's when I found out about Natasha and everything started falling together. But Sagar, come on, man, I feel offended. Here I am as your best man. You didn't even tell me you were seeing a girl. You didn't even tell me you had a girlfriend. You didn't even tell me you were getting engaged. I only found out after my grandma told me at home. But in all seriousness, Sagar is one of the best people I know and one of my closest cousins. He's always friendly, he's always in a good mood, and whenever he himself is feeling down, he makes sure everyone else around him is feeling better. He's always reliable and honest. You can always count on him for anything. You can always trust him with anything. Even if he has 100 things to do that day, he'll make time for you and make sure whatever you needed to do gets done. Once he tells you he's going to do something, there's nothing that's going to stop him from doing it. He'll always take care of those around him, and he has love for anyone and everyone. That's how I know, Natasha, you have found a very special person, my cousin here today. And now, before I end this speech for Sagar, I just have one quick fact I wanted to share with all you guys. So, back in the day, Sagar used to be somewhat of a celebrity. This was many years ago. He actually auditioned for a small part on the Jersey Shore. And this was the headshot he used when he was applying. So Sagar, I would like to thank you for inviting us all here today. Natasha, I would like to thank you for making Sagar one of the happiest people I know tonight. I wish you the best of luck, and I love both of you guys.
Well, you saw Chicago's finest. They have a challenger. Please welcome to the stage, London's luxury. This is Sagar's family. Please welcome to the stage, Bhavna, his sister Chandni, and his brother-in-law Sachin. Please give him a round of applause. next performance, Natasha's cousins, brothers and sisters from London to Chicago, from Texas to Virginia to the Carolinas. Please welcome to the stage Nikhil, Geet, Ricken, Sheena, Aman, Simi, Alicia, Ekta, Baron, Rishi. Oh, that's me. The final performance of the night, we're sticking with the theme of bringing both sides together. We're bringing together both sides with the bridal party. Groomsmen, make your way to the stage. Bridesmaids, make your way to the stage. You guys are up next.
Thank you.
happily married men. Make some noise. Sagar, that was weak. You need to make up for it. Please give another round of applause for Sagar. He's going to give his first speech of the night.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing tonight? All right, before I start, I want to say a thank you to everyone. This entire weekend, you have shown so much love, so much support, and honestly, it's been overwhelming. I never knew our families, both sides, loved us this much, and they showed us so much love. So give yourself a round of applause. Thank you. All right, so that's out of the way. So I want to say thank you to Natasha. Honestly, she planned everything. I took credit for that. Okay? She literally did everything from welcome bags, itinerary, coordinating, finding me a choreographer in Philadelphia. So blame her, guys, not me. So thank you. You have been incredible. I have to say, this was a wonderful decision, and I'm so happy I found you. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. So thank you. On a lighter note, I've been asking a lot of people around here, whose wedding are you here for? The majority of you have said, who? Sagar. Yeah, remember that you're here for Sagar's wedding, not hers, even though she planned everything. But no, seriously, thank you to my newly inherited dad and mom and my brother. It's been an honor of how you have welcomed me into your house, and I really appreciate everything you have done for me, all the advice and love and support. On to my mom. You have been an inspiration. You have done everything for me. You have truly been the best mom possible. So I thank you, and honestly, I cannot wait to show you what you have produced. Thank you for all and everything you have done for me. I love you. You are the best. All right, one last thing. I love you too. One last thing, everyone, let's enjoy tonight.
All right, everyone. We've had some speeches. We've had some dances. Let's play some trivia, everybody. Look at your tables. You see a pink and blue sheet. We're gonna play some trivia about these, the newlywed. Hand out the pink, hand out the blue. Blue is Team Sagar. Pink is Team Natasha. We're gonna get to know the newlyweds much better now. Hand them out. Should be blues and pinks. You played this game last year, some of you may know. All right, Team Sagar, raise your blues. Team Natasha, raise your pinks. All right, let's go to the first slide. The first slide. Who has the best hair? Is it Team Sagar? Is it Team Natasha? We see Natasha. Let's see that next slide. Let's see the first slide. There's Sagar with his hair. Let's go to the next slide. There's Natasha with her hair. All right. That wasn't fair to Sagar though. Sagar, let's go to the next slide. Let's get better hair. There you go. There's the Indian Albert Einstein. All right, let's go to the next slide. Who has a better relationship with their grandparents? Let's go to the first slide. Is it Team Sagar or Team Natasha? They're the grandparents, play important lives in all of ours. Let's go to the next slide. There's all the Baz and Dallas on Natasha's side. We're going to call that one a draw. Let's go to the next slide. Best dressed. Who's a better dresser? Is it Team Natasha or is it Team Sagar? All right, let's go to some evidence. What's the first slide show? There's Natasha. And let's go to the next slide. There's Sagar. All right, who are we going for? right. I see a little more Sagar on that one. All right, let's go to the next question. Who is a morning person? Who's more of a morning person? Is it Sagar or Natasha? All right, let's say we have to leave at 6 a.m. 5 minutes until we have to leave. What does Natasha look like? Let's see that next slide. There's Natasha's face in the morning. 5 minutes before we have to leave. What is Sagar doing? Next slide. There you go. And if you want to know a story, ask Dad. 5 minutes before his flight, what was he doing? That is that photo right there. Let's go to the next slide. Who's ready for date night first? Who's ready for date night first? So let's say next Friday, first date night as a newlywed is going to be Sagar and Natasha. All right, 7 o'clock. Who's ready first? Next slide. Sharp, bow tie, suited up. Let's say 7 o'clock. All right, 7:30. Let's see when Natasha's looking like. Next slide. There she is. 30 minutes late. Not too bad. But who's always going to be late? Let's go next slide. There you go, these two. Dilafua. Sagar's family, you know Dilafua. Natasha's family, you know Sach. Always going to be late. Dilafua's 2 hours late to his wedding. So was Sach the Mandy night. Let's go to the next slide. Where's the cool ants? The cool ants. Let's Sagar's ants, stand up. Let's see that first slide. There's our ants. Natasha's ants, stand up. Let's go to the next slide. Natasha's ants, stand up. All right. I think we're going with the draw on that one. Let's go to the next slide. Cool uncles. The uncles. All right, if you're Natasha's uncle, stand up. All right, let's go to the first slide. There they all are. Natasha's uncles. Let's go Sagar's uncles. Next slide. Stand up if you're Sagar's uncle. All right, we're going to take a draw on that one. Before I go further, I just want to make sure that photos don't define you guys as family. We appreciate all of you guys being here tonight. You can only squeeze in so many photos, but we appreciate everyone being here. Let's go to the next slide. Who exercises more? Who exercises more? Is it Sagar or Natasha? Sagar or Natasha? Blues, pinks? I see more blues. Let's look at the first slide. There's Sagar at 45. Looks like 100 pounds right there. Looks like he exercises a lot. Let's see Natasha exercising. On her phone, there you go. 1 pound dumbbell, that's 3 generations of exercising right there. Koki, Mom, and Natasha right there. You see where she gets her jeans. Let's go to the next slide. Better brother-sister pairing. Is it Sagar and Chandni? Is it me and Natasha? Let's go to the first slide. There's myself and Natasha. Let's go to the next slide. There's Sagar and Chandni. We're going to go with a draw on that one. It'll be fair. Let's go to the next slide. Mature cousins. Who has the more mature cousins? All right. Let's go to the first slide, see some of Sagar's cousins. All right, there they are, looking sharp, looking good, pressed suits. Let's see some of Natasha's cousins. Oh, there they are. I don't think the parents have seen this photo before. Those are Natasha's cousins right there. Let's go to the next slide. Who gets more love? Who gets more love from Dad? Let's go to the first slide. Is Sagar show more love to Dad, or does Natasha show more love to Dad? Who is it? Is it Sagar or Natasha? All right, it was a trick question. Let's go to the next slide. Harishmasa, where are you at? This is true love right here. Sagar's family, meet Natasha's Harishmasa. I said Masa by marriage. He's associated with us. But he shows a lot of love to everyone. Let's go to the next slide. All right. Final question. Which family is more ready to eat, drink, and dance this night away? You guys ready to party? Make some noise, ready to party. All right, bars are open, food's ready. See you guys here in an hour. So we're about to get the traditional father of the bride speech. So please welcome my Natasha's dad and my mom, Raj, Aku. Come on up.
Good evening, everyone. Give me a few minutes, please. You know, I'm not good at this, so I need some help. I have someone who's going to help me. Miten. He's going to be my angry translator, so can you help me, please? I got you.
He's basically saying he didn't prepare a speech, but it's okay. We're in Florida. Who works here anyways?
So first of all, I'd like to thank everyone who's helped us over the past 1 year, planning, getting everything ready. It was a challenge, and you know it's not easy. So a few people to thank here. Our coordinators, Umangi, Rikti, Bhargavi, really appreciate your help. Our caterers, Saffron and Kasyat. Our photographers, videographers, Fred, Sean, DJ Farad, Kamini and Nikita from Nikun Events for all their decoration.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for breaking my bank account. I'm broke.
Thank you. Thank you to all the performers tonight, all our family and friends who helped us immensely, really. And I would like to name a few names here. If I forget someone, I really apologize. Alpesh, Seema, Sanjay, Sangeeta, Deepak, Kirti, Andy, Smita, Stronal, Kamal, Girish, Amit, Minal, Kamlesh Kumar. Really appreciate your help. If I forgot someone, I really apologize.
My type of event, free labor. I didn't pay for anything for that.
So we had Anil and Devesh also to thank. They brought ice cream all the way from Atlanta. And, you know, I think you guys enjoyed it at the lunchtime. So really appreciate that, Anil and Devesh. I'd like to thank a couple of special people. The first one is my mother-in-law, Kokilaben. She's right here. She's been there with Natasha ever since birth. She's helped us raise Natasha in Chicago, even when we moved down here. And my late father-in-law as well. My mother, Lila Ben, who's always been there for everyone in our family, including Natasha. And a special thanks, I'd like to acknowledge her. She made all the nastos and everything at 85 years old. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you for raising Natasha and learning from your mistakes when you raised Rishi. I don't know what happened there.
Another big round of thank you to each and every one of you for coming out this weekend. And I hope we met your expectations. Really appreciate everyone coming out.
I'm opening everyone's envelopes tomorrow and counting. Making sure my daughter gets all the best money and gifts.
Sagar, we've known you for over 2 years now, and we've gotten to know you pretty well. We respect your hard work. You're very modest, we love that. Humble, respectful, and all this, I know it comes from Paunaman, and she really raised you right.
Appreciate you marrying my daughter. She could have married anybody in here, but I guess you'll do.
Natasha, we wish you all the happiness parents can wish for. I know I'll miss the fun, the laughter, our bantering, our evening walks, our glass of red wine. You should be proud. You planned this event all on your own. It really came out well. I hope it came to your expectations. I'm happy that you are taking all this fun, love, everything to Banaban, Sachin, Chandis, and I'm sure they'll enjoy every minute with you.
You better continue taking care of my daughter. If you don't, I'm gonna come over there and beat you.
Oi. Above all, God bless both of you. And can I ask for a dance from you, Natasha?
Don't leave me alone with your mom. Now I have to talk to Uncle. You better call me.
उंगली पकड़ के तूने चलना सिखाया था ना, दहलीज ऊंची है ये पार करा दे। बाबा मैं तेरी मलिका, टुकड़ा हूँ तेरे दिल का, एक बार फिर से दहलीज पार करा दे। मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, दिलबरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो, दिलबरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिलबरो।
Give it up, give it up, give it up! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it's my pleasure to announce our dance floor is now open. Natasha, Sagar, how many minutes more is started?
Happy